So, guys, I know that I have been on holiday. I've been in Greece. I've gone to Rhodes.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
So, guys, I know that I have been on holiday. I've been in Greece. I've gone to Rhodes. I don't know if anyone knows what that place is. But I've basically been to Greece.
Really?
And as you know, you probably know what my room looks like. Well, it's been remade. Yeah, it's been remade. So this is not really a tour video. I am going to do a tour video, luckily. But this video is basically here just to talk about. I might do videos like this, also, yeah, ignore that mark. That's just from shaving. I tried to get my hair to look glorious by wetting it. It didn't really work. So basically this video is here to basically walk you through what I have done on this holiday. And I have written it down. I've written it down the whole holiday. Well, not the whole holiday, but I basically had this problem where I had two descriptions. One was way longer than the normal holidays that I write down, so I decided that I was gonna just do one that's a little bit quick. Well, not quick, but well, yeah, quick, but is basically going to kind of give you an overall feel for what the holiday was. So yeah, I think, I don't know if I should get my phone, but no, I'm going to basically just stay here and I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I did on the holiday. I have done a video like this in the past. It was basically had possibly the most handsome pictures of me, but basically it was where I did a discussion video in the actual holiday. I think I was recording it in the actual caravan it was, where I was, and I also didn't have editing, so I don't know, I just decided to do it like that. So yeah, so I basically, so the night before, I'm just going to start from what I remember, but basically, hold on, I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I just had to do my hair for few reasons. I'm joking. I'm not doing it for views. I'm just doing it because it looks amazing. I look very handsome. So yeah, basically okay, so I basically, you know what? I should take my glasses off. I should, but no, I'm gonna keep these on. So in my holiday in Greece, I woke up. But the night before, I stayed up and probably did the worst thing. I basically woke up, we went to the holiday, we went to, I don't know, Gatwick Gate or something. I forgot, I completely forgot. I would get my phone, but I'm not really going to do that. I will give you photos here, just because I have done quite a lot of photos. And I busted my storage. I was going to vlog it, but I don't have a camera, so I just decided to just not, and yeah, so basically what we did is we basically went to the plane. I was very paranoid that we were going to crash, mostly Final Destination, but it's also just, you know, genuine paranoia. Okay, no. Yeah, it was genuine paranoia, and I don't know, I was pretty scared that we were gonna crash. I thought I was gonna crash. I thought we were going to crash, and obviously I was mistaken because I'm here, thank God. And I know I probably shouldn't have been paranoid, obviously, because, you know, they know what they're doing. And like I didn't really know if it was gonna work or not, because I wanted to sit near the window because I was fearing that maybe something could be wrong with the engine, you know. So I decided to do that, and then the engine was kind of covered, and I was basically just hoping everything would go right, and everything did. And then obviously I'll show you some of the pictures that I took during my holiday. But on the plane, I took some pictures. I took this picture, well actually no, there's a couple of pictures, I'm just gonna put them here. And basically, there was like this one picture, I'll put it here, this is the original. And I basically edited it around, and I was, ignore the noise by the way, I was basically editing around, and I was able to pretty much make the colours a bit more colourful. So I had a green one, I had a blue one, I had a purple one, I had a red one, I had a radioactive one, I had a yellow one, I think I already said yellow. And yeah, these are just some examples right here of basically my plane view. And yeah, there was like, I don't know, there was just some amazing views of the plane. We also got on top of the clouds, that is mostly where these photos came from. So yeah, and then we also had, so we went in the hotel, and basically we went in a taxi, we basically, my mum was concentrating, because, you know, it makes sense, and while she was, I was basically taking in all the views around us as we were going through the area with a taxi into a hotel area. And basically I might actually do a part 2, honestly, I might, but yeah, I basically was taking in every single view I could, and I pretty much, we basically got there, and then we went into the hotel. As we was walking into the hotel with our big massive suitcases, I saw at the corner of my eye like 2 people in the hotel. They weren't helping us. They was not helping us at all. Let me just say, they wasn't helping us. So they wasn't helping us at all, and there was also my nan, but she needed help, and it's like they didn't help. We had there was a guy working at the hotel, and he was not fun. He was basically like having he just disrespectful. I'm not gonna go into it because yeah, if it's about the hotel, well, the holiday. So we basically went to our rooms. It turns out there was one room. He basically tried to deny that guy that I said before. He basically tried to deny that we had 2 rooms. We booked 2 rooms. And instead we got one room where we had to all be in the same room. There was 2 beds, another bed at sort of like at the end of the room or something, which had this like door shutting thing, which I really liked. And I basically I wanted to sleep near the window, and I did. It was a little bit hard to, well, actually no, I'm gonna continue. So we basically had this room, 2 beds, 3 beds actually. We had a TV that didn't work at all. Fantastic. We had a TV that did not work. We had a room with a bathroom, you know, a shower, or, you know, a bathtub, whatever you want to call it. And basically, I don't know why I did that. And basically, yeah, we went to sleep. I couldn't really get to sleep. I don't know, something about the material, and also maybe my outfit, because I had one of my shackets on. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm on about, but I basically had one of my shackets on, and I pretty much was itchy, and it was a little bit hard to sleep, so I basically just slept with trousers and no top, and it was, I don't know, it was an interesting sleep. And then in the morning, we basically got our 2 rooms booked. We went to them. Me and my mum had one room, my nan had the other, and it was really good. It's a really good room. We basically had another TV that didn't work. So, I also forgot to mention that in the room before we had this, how would I put this? We had this annoying neighbour, really annoying neighbour. What I mean by that is we had an ant that was trying to let itself in. And I really didn't like that. Like, bro did not want to stop trying to get in. He really wanted to get in. So I basically, I don't know, I just got annoyed at him. So, yeah, and then we basically, slowly but surely, we got into 2 rooms. The room that we got, me and my mum, we basically had this room with, to be honest, it's basically the same. We had a balcony, a nice view. I mean, it was of the pool and like palm trees, but it was a beautiful view, I must admit. And we basically just tried to, well, yeah, we had fun. There was a breakfast place that we went to, which also had lunch and dinner. That was our breakfast, lunch and dinner. We didn't go anywhere else. I thought we might sometimes, but no, we didn't. And basically there was pancakes there. Your boy tried to have pancakes a lot. I had pancakes a lot. I had like stacks of it, not stacks, but like, yeah. And obviously we all have to keep track of our health, and I basically, on the first day, I think I had like food with one of my meals, and I also became a cola addict, in as, yeah, I couldn't stop drinking Coca-Cola. Obviously I don't mean the, I obviously don't mean the obvious thing that people might think that's what I mean. I mean Coca-Cola. It's nice. I do like Pepsi. I really do. I love that stuff. They didn't have it. I did sometimes switch to lime, like fizzy lime drink. I did try and, have that sometimes, and then sort of at the end I got a hand of it, and I basically decide on having 2 drinks, the lime and the Coke. And it's sad because it was at the end. I feel like I should have known that at the start. Unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah, so we basically just had breakfast, lunch and dinner all the time. We had, there was pasta in that place, in the lunch and dinner bit, and I really loved the pasta. Whatever they've done to it, I think it's butter or oil, but the buttery or oily texture of, flavour of the pasta, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm on about, but there's like this oily type of grease on the pasta, and that is what made me enjoy the pasta. Oh, it's perfection. It's actually perfection. I loved it. I couldn't stop eating it. So much so that there was a woman that basically said, "Oh, pasta like yesterday." Like, there was literally a woman that made a comment. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I basically just had lots of pasta. When I say I had a lot, I don't just mean a lot. I mean, it's like I had a lot of pasta. So, yeah, I went for pasta a lot, and I also I did have some new stuff. I had meat pie. Whoa, it was nice. I feel like I should have gotten more, but the meat pie I had was pretty much this like vegetable beef. I would assume it's beef. in a pie with pastry, and it's a little bit like, it tastes like cottage pie or shepherd's pie, however you want to call it. Someone told me that they're two different things, but they're not, trust me. But yeah, it tastes like that, and I don't know, it was really good. It was really, really nice, and I basically just, yeah, I had that pie. I also had some soup, because I was soup, and in the London trip I actually had some soup off camera. It was good, and now I kind of like soup, and I basically had it in the holiday. I had spinach to begin with, and the spinach, for a guy that hates vegetables, that's actually really good. I think maybe like I think the last day was like mushroom, and there was also like tomato, and yeah, so there was basically soup. And yeah, I think they did a good job of that. And then basically I did have hot chocolate like once or twice. But anyway, let's get on with the actual holiday, because otherwise this video will go too long. So at the end of the holiday we did do some board games, Scrabble, well, not Scrabble, sadly. We did Attention, I don't know if anyone knows about that. We did Catchphrase. Lots of people know Catchphrase, I'm not going to explain it, it's pretty self-explanatory. I also, on this holiday at night, I would go out and I would try and find lizards. On the first night, I didn't find a single lizard. But on the rest of the nights, I kept on finding lizards, and I found this like space that they reside in. And I basically just grew attached to finding lizards, to be honest. I did also find stray cats. I found a lot of stray cats. We saw a lot of stray cats. We basically, yeah, I saw a lot of stray cats, and it was just so cute. Like I really wanted to spend time with them. And on the last night, I'm just gonna say this now, because I was gonna say it at the end, but no, I'm gonna say this now. On the last night ever, before we went, we basically was at midnight, we was basically on our phones binge watching. Yeah, we were basically binge watching on our phones, and yeah, so, and basically before that, so I found normal stray cats, and there was people, which I do have anxiety to people I don't know, but I don't know, I just let it go for this moment. And I basically, I kind of just saw these stray cats in a certain area, and then, weirdly enough, I walked down the road directly aiming for a church. Not really aiming, but I did go in the direction of where the church was. There was a adorable kitten. I'm not gonna say what I said because it's literally just effing adorable, so you know. But yeah, there was this adorable kitten, sorry. I'll put pictures here. I don't know if anyone sees the pictures. Hopefully I can get the pictures. If I can't, that's not good. So I found this adorable kitten, and I basically tried to escort it into where its, well, I tried to escort it where its mum was, because I knew where its mum was, or dad, or whatever. And then I basically went somewhere else, and I kind of followed this kitten. A little bit stalkerish, I kind of feel bad I did that. But it was just adorable, so I mean, can you blame me? So basically, once I got back from where I went, because I basically went to this boarded off area, and in this boarded off area there was bush noises. There was like these animal noises, like something was well, actually no, there was a couple nights before, but there was basically once where in this boarded off area, I heard outside of the border, I heard this like bushing around, and by that I mean there was like noises of mammals in bushes, and I'm saying mammals because I mean like big creatures, not insects or cats. Well, maybe like cats, but basically I basically saw these, I don't know, I didn't see the actual animal, but I heard this weird noise of like creatures in the bushes. So that was fun. And then the last night I basically went to that area and I pretty much saw something. I don't know what it was, but before that I basically went to this certain area of the boarded off area where there was a cactus, and near the cactus I heard eating noises, like chomping noises, and there was like more bush noises obviously, and then yeah, I didn't really know what it was. I kept on shaking the wall or something just to get its attention, and then I went to that actual boarded off area I went to before. In the boarded off area, yeah, it makes no sense, but I basically went there and I saw something. I saw some sort of brown small thing run away in the distance, into the blackness of the void, into the darkness, and I was a little bit confused what it was. It looked like a mouse. I think it was a mouse, and to be fair, I did swear at them, so yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But to be fair, they were being cowards. Yeah, I apologise to any animal lovers. So yeah, I basically was trying to work out what they were, because they looked like mouses. These guys looked like mouses, and I didn't know what they were. I really didn't. I also saw like crickets, I think, or like grasshoppers, and I kept on trying to tell him, well, I tried to tell the grasshopper, come on, keep on going, because he was trying to climb up the wall. So yeah, so I also obviously found stray cats, but at the end of seeing those creatures, I saw the kitten and the mother reunited, and it turns out the mother was pregnant, so yeah. So then I basically went in, showed my mum, blah blah blah, binge watched, we went to, well yeah, we basically just went out of our rooms, we packed, we got on the plane, I'm joking, we basically went out of our rooms, and we pretty much just were trying to hold the suitcases, we were trying to carry them, and right here there was like this weird broken sensation. I say broken sensation, it wasn't a broken sensation. My bone was aching weirdly, it was like a sharp ache, I didn't know what it was, and it literally felt like my bone was, I don't know, like being ripped out of me. So yeah, we basically we basically went to get our suitcases, we went in the taxi, the guy that was annoying to us returned, and he was basically like, have a nice flight, do this, do that, you're amazing. Yeah, I think he was trying to maybe guilt trip, I don't know if it's the right thing, I mean, but it's like, I think he was trying to convince us that he didn't do anything wrong just because you know, he got into trouble. But yeah, he basically put on an act, and then we went in the taxi. I went not the front seat, but I went past the front seat, and it was a nice view. And then we got to the airport. My mum had a phobia of cockroaches. Fantastic. And basically, since she saw a cockroach, since she had this phobia, I basically decided, because for some reason she has a phobia of flying things, So I basically said, "We're safe for now," he says. And then basically strangers, there was like two women or something, and they basically laughed. And I would assume it was because of me, but I was basically joking around as usual. And yeah, we basically... But yeah, I basically just made two people laugh, and then we went to the gates. We went to we went to gate 41, despite it's supposed to be 1, because I got told it was 1. And basically we then went to kind of like a little bit of a boarded off area, where we basically got a burger because I'm good at convincing. No, I'm joking. We went to get a burger. I basically had this massive juicy one. It had mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise in my burger, but to be fair, I don't mind it. It's not as bad. I don't mind it. So yeah, I had that, and my mum had a bit. I also had chips. She had a bit. But yeah, we also had Coke. I had it. So addicted to Coke. So yeah, I basically had that. I had the chips and burger. Yeah, I didn't have anything on the plane because I made a deal that I made a deal with the devil saying that I wouldn't have anything on the plane because I've had my Maccadees, but to be honest, it wasn't McDonald's. I basically had the burger. We went to, well, me and my mum, we went to probably the worst shop. It was literally just this, I don't know, like a square shop.
What?
Basically, and there wasn't really good stuff, to be honest. I think there was like one thing I pointed out that I liked. But yeah, I pretty much, I really liked this holiday. And then we went to the plane, blah blah blah, sleeping, you know, talking, blah, blah, blah. I basically just slept a lot. My ears were literally popping, and they were literally in pain, because I don't know if anyone knows this. Well, you don't know unless you know me in real life, but I hate ears popping because it is excruciating. It's excruciating, and I don't know, I just don't like the pain. It's like an ear ache. It's not fun. I think that's the one thing with torture. I feel like that's the thing I would get not fun with. So basically I had the ears popping and it was painful, and I think it lasted when I got home, but also it didn't. So that was good. And basically, yeah, we went home, and I also went through security before going back. And it turns out I got beeped. So I got beeped because, I don't know, I have metal in my body. So maybe the metal in my body had a spasm attack. I don't know. I don't have special skills with that. But yeah, so I have, I'm not gonna say anything personal, but yeah, it's literally just metal in my body. And I think it had a moment. So basically, I had to go through security, and I got beeped. And I basically went through security. I got beeped because of the metal in my body. I think it's like up here. I think it's like, I think it's here. I don't know. So yeah, we basically just did that. I don't actually know why I got beeped. That's a bit weird, because my pockets had nothing. My pockets literally had nothing. It was only my phone, which I already put in the thing that I was supposed to put it in. So I don't know what that was about. So then we basically went on the plane. Everything basically went well. I had some juice, I had some water. I wanted tea, but I didn't get it. And then we went home, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I did kind of feel sad about the fact that we had to go. All kids do. I'm joking. I don't know, I just felt like that because this holiday, it's so good. It was so good. We did argue a little bit, me and my mum, and I did try and stick to the whole be positive on your holiday because, you know, might be your last. I tried to be good, and to be fair, I was really good. A little bit of arguments, not gonna say rest. But yeah, it was a good holiday. And overall, this holiday was pretty good, I must admit. There was the problem I have about my actual town. Apparently it's a town, it just looks like a street to me. But my criticism about my own place is that it doesn't look like a night. Like it looks like a good place, but I wish that the place actually had some really good stuff like shops. I don't know, a pool area, you know, something that looks like a holiday, because I don't know, I feel like my town is lacking a bit of holidayness. But yeah, anyway, that was my holiday to Greece, Rhodes, 2024. Yeah, so if you did enjoy that video, basically me talking about my holiday in my new room, it was, well yeah, I had this done while I was on the holiday. Looks good. I am going to put posters up. You've probably noticed that there is no posters allowed. Forbidden. Yeah, that is going to come eventually. I will do a video about my room makeover, and also this is being filmed. Okay, so obviously I shaved. I was supposed to shave, I think, yesterday and this morning, but yeah. This is filmed when I'm having the Wi-Fi week. By that I mean no Wi-Fi, so I haven't got Wi-Fi, but I am filming it because you don't need Wi-Fi to use a camera, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and yeah. Anyway, if you did enjoy that holiday discussion video, then subscribe, do the thing.
Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and do that thing!
And I'm definitely going to want to do some more holiday videos. I feel like whenever I go on holiday, really, might even do, I think I would love to do a video where I basically talk about I want to be able to talk to you guys about some of my previous holidays, and I would love to do that for you guys. Originally this was going to be a discussion video, but now that I think about it, I kind of want to make the thumbnail into my face, and I don't know, but I definitely want it to look like not a discussion video. I might make a discussion video, but we'll see. We only got like until Saturday until I can have my Wi-Fi back and do all this amazing stuff. So yeah, bye guys, have a legendary day. Also, I am going to do my review today also for Dot and Bubble episode of Doctor Who. So if you do want to see that review, then well, yeah, have notifications on, subscribe, leave a like, do the thing. I'm joking, I've said it once. And definitely share my videos to literally anyone in your life, because they're not the best, but I mean, I put good work into them. I make them good for you guys. I do this channel because it's like I have nothing else in terms of entertainment that I won't get bored at. So yeah, anyway, I think I am going to end it. I also got a laser pen, so yeah, bye guys.